The Reunited States is a new documentary that is out now, and it is I feel like it should be staple watching for everybody in the United States at the moment. And it's such an honor to have you both on AM Buffalo. Susan Bro, you are in the documentary. Ben Recchi, you are the filmmaker behind the documentary. Susan, your story, it's heartbreaking.
I don't want other mothers to go through this.
Your daughter was at a protest in Charlottesville, and someone drove through the crowd and she was hit and killed. We've got to this place where people are prepared to kill another person because they don't believe in what they believe in. How do you think, Susan, we got this way?
We're hearing different stories. We're hearing different streams of information. We're not listening to one another. We're yelling at one another. So we have to find a way to connect with one another, and I'm so glad that the film came out when it did.
I love in the film, Ben, I love that Stephen Olikara likens the conversation to playing jazz, this call and response. You have to be prepared to listen to somebody else.
Part of the reason we're here is that we're not able to see and hear each other again. We're watching, like Susan said, two different media ecosystems, two different realities that we live in. But then we live next door to each other, and it's taking a toll on all of us personally. And so the question becomes not how do I change their mind to come around to my point of view, but what can I do to understand where they're coming from? You know, we still might not agree on policy, but we at least understand the humanity in each other. And if we can do that, you know, we can right the ship. We can turn the course around.
It is that hostility, and it can really eat you, like being against someone. Susan, I think you can really attest to this because you were at the trial of your daughter's killer and he was put into prison for life. You said something interesting about wanting to move forward in your life and to not be consumed with wanting revenge.
Well, even in his case, I recognize that he had a very complicated life, a very challenging set of circumstances. I can see his humanity. I just can't live in hate. Hate is like acid. It eats up the container more than it eats up what it's directed at. In his case, he has been handled by justice, and I want to remind people that that's all Black Lives Matter is asking for, is justice for their loved ones as well, the same justice that I got. You just have to recognize that people have complexities, people have flaws. Recognize that in the end, we want the same things. We want our children to be healthy. We want our families to be happy. We want a roof over our heads.
You know, this is not something that our government can fix for us alone. We have to fix it for ourselves. The film is, you know, the Reunited States, the 90 minutes of hope and love, but we really want this to be the first step. And the website, reunitedstates.tv, provides tools for people of how to have these conversations with friends and family about politics. So it's really a movement.
Definitely worth watching and streaming now. Thank you both for joining us on AM Buffalo.
Thank you so much for having us.
Really appreciate it.
Really great documentary. I loved watching it. If you're interested, reunitedstates.tv, you can check out all the information there, and it is streaming now, so you can watch it anytime.